Hey, this is Shankar, everybody. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome back for another amazing video. Today we're going to be talking about what's going on with the crypto market. Is the market going up? Is it going down? Without any further ado, let's get this video started. Hope you guys are enjoying the video. And as you guys are, hit that subscribe button. Let's make that mashallah money together. Alright, man. The markets are in an interesting situation right now. We are looking at a BTC hitting new short-term highs. Us even within the year frame, if you take the year mark, 52 weeks, we are hitting highs and over about 60 to 70% that you made over the year. So if you went into crypto about a year ago, you have made over 70%. Congratulations to yourself. Now, this also brings up the conversation. So is it BTC season, or is it bear market, or is it alt bear market, or is it alt bull market, right? So there's the two different markets. Usually when it's BTC market, the money flows from alternative coins to the BTC market, or money goes into BTC from institutions and your conventional investors like myself and other people, and then from there the money moves to the alt market. So we're going to discuss all of these things. To start off, looking at well, by the way, 1 year of Sam Bankman-Fried and whatever situation happened with FTX. So it's been a crazy time since then, and there's been a lot of speculations on why and who and what happened behind that. And I talked about that already, so you guys can go back and watch those videos. But yes, 1 year anniversary of that. Okay. Oh, okay. You guys can see some of my notes. So according to the dominance, according to the charting, right now I'm talking specifically charting, okay? Because for some deranged reason, because crypto is a newer industry, it's following more of the charting stance rather than it being more of a fundamental stance, which means it's flowing according to historical and pattern systems, rather than it taking a lot more adherence to politics, economics, and blah blah blah. So looking at those two, looking at liquidity, looking at the dollar index, looking at the QMA 200, looking at what the situation, what's going on with the volume of money coming in to the market, it shows strong signs that we might see the recent up go back down just a little bit, so somewhere around 29, maybe 30,000, and it's gonna go up from there. Now, this isn't financial advice. This is me just doing some analysis, sitting down and deciding for myself what am I doing next. Now, according to your charting and the technical oscillators and blah 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 blah, this is what it looks like. However, we also have to account a little bit for fundamentals. Now, weirdly, crypto is not respecting fundamentals at all. There's war happening, there's bad situations happening, there's inflation, there's interest rate increasing, or they've been halted recently. But still, the repercussions, I think the market is not justified to be, Bitcoin especially, to be at 30 plus $1,000. Okay, so hey, look, the market is the market. We have to work with the market. The market does not work with us, unless if we're Vanguard and BlackRock, then it's a whole different situation, right? So looking at the fundamentals, um, there is some really big news coming out very soon. The ETFs potentially being approved, which means there's going to be a lot of money coming into the crypto market from your institutional investors and blah 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 blah. Potentially, people with their pension plans, their retirement plans, with their education plans, investing in Bitcoin through a Web2 portal system, which is like your ETFs. So that could bring quite a bit of hype there too. Now, looking at the charting, looking at this, plus looking at the situation with all these institutions coming into the blockchain market and being very intrigued by it, and AI helped our situation, to be very honest with you. There's strong signals of it going up from here. Maybe, as I said, maybe it comes back down to 29, 30 because of that little bounce, but it's still gonna overall going up. As a whole, I was slightly wrong, and I have to admit, in the previous video where I said I'm still expecting it to hit 26, 24, 25. So I admit it, but hey, look. You have to look at the upside versus downside, right? I was kind of doing the analysis on the upside versus downside. I was wrong by a few $1,000s, admitted it. And now I think if you go into the market now, looking at just the charting and blah, 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 what I've talked about, you are looking at still a good time to get into the market. The best time would have been that $17,000, $16,000 USD, which was months ago. However, if you miss that, but look, the upside you're looking at still about upwards of $200,000 according to the charting and the patterns analysis. So you're still looking at 200 plus K for Bitcoin itself, right? So if you want to get in, this is still not a bad time. Not financial advice, do your own research, obviously. However, is it the best investment right now? Is it something they should be looking at? Look, there is a lot of analysis that is saying that this money is slowly being shifted more towards the altcoin season, and there's usual altcoin season, Bitcoin season, altcoin season, Bitcoin season. Depending on what happens with altcoin season, usually money just goes into Bitcoin. If Bitcoin is not performing much as well, but there's certain altcoins that are moving much faster, then money goes to altcoin season. Plus, there's a lot of conferences coming up, which is super exciting for people who are in crypto, for newer alt projects, in AI, in tokenization, and these things. And I'm going to talk about this in another video where I talk about my 2023, 2024, upwards of 2025 altcoin picks, or what I'm going to be looking at, or what I might be investing in. Okay, so in that video, I'll talk a little bit more about what's going on with the flow of money, the altcoins, and what's the new crypto hype thing, right? Every bull market, there's a topic. There's a topic that everybody focuses on. The last one was NFTs, and before that it was DeFi. And I mean, those continue also because there is that much money coming into the industry that the previous bull markets can continue, or the topics can continue, and newer ones will come in. And the newer ones that are coming in, which we can see a very, very evident proof of when it comes to, where the market is shifting, is one for sure, tokenization of real world assets. We're talking about your homes being tokenized, commodities being tokenized, even potentially stocks being tokenized, and that being put on the blockchain. Secondly, you're talking about tech assets being tokenized and put onto the blockchain, and being pushed from that angle. So, but there's still already projects from the previous bull market, such as Helium and HOT and blah 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 blah, who were trying to fix that real world problem, and then they will carry on to the next this market's bull run also. On top of this, AI has been absolutely killing it. AI based projects are all doing fantastic, and they're being funded very heavily, which means, look, simple man, we are not VCs, okay? But wherever the money for VCs goes, they've done so much analysis behind it that, you know what, it's just a smarter idea to acknowledge their teams and just also work towards that same industry. So as a whole, to wrap this update up, even though fundamentally there's a lot of issues going on and the market should not be going up that quickly, because you can see the other markets are crashing, potentially the flow of money from other markets are going to crypto markets because it seems to be more secure against having dollars, because dollars are being are so inflationary, whereas your Bitcoin is known to be deflationary, which in other senses means as inflation will increase, Bitcoin's price will increase. That could be the explanation. But however, there's also wars, there's also issues with we're still in a micro recession, going into deep down recession, which I will talk about in another video very soon, in regards to what's going on with the recession and the repercussions of it on ourselves, and what did riba have to do with all that. Khair, anywho, the market is going, potentially seems like it's going up. Myself personally, financial advice for myself, nobody else, is that I'm gonna start looking into getting back into the markets much more stronger from this point forward. So I hope this was an update for you guys. Let me know what you guys think. Put it in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And as always, take care of yourself. Assalamu alaikum.